Hi kids, welcome to HCC's VBS on Thursday. Today our craft project is going to be a watercolor resist. And here's some samples that have been done. The picture is made out of crayons, and then when you're done with the picture you do a watercolor wash over it, which will give you, in this case, the grass and the sky. Anything that has been colored will resist the watercolor paint because the crayons are made out of wax. So go ahead and think up what you want to color. It's up to you, your picture. Since our theme is wilderness quest, I think I'll do another outdoor scene and maybe do a lake this time. So you've been given a small bag of crayons to use. If you have crayons of your own, you can go get those, so you have more color options, or you can just use the ones that were given to you in your packet. So go ahead and think about what you want to draw. You can start work on that as soon as you're ready. I'm going to start mine with my lake. And I'm going to do some trees here. Let's see. Let me think about this for a second. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You can pick your own picture. It can be wilderness quest theme, or it can be something else. Actually, you can do more than one too, because I believe we've given you more than one watercolor paper. So that option, and I really like the stars. Now those are kind of tricky. You do use white crayon over the top of the white paper, and it's really kind of hard to see. So if you're going to do that, just kind of look closely. Sometimes on this one I couldn't even see where the stars were. Okay, I think we're ready for our watercolor. So if you're still coloring your picture, go ahead and pause the video, and then you can catch up with me at that time. Okay, so when you do your watercolors, you want to get the paint wet first. Just let it sit there for a little bit. Kind of soak it in. You want to make sure your watercolor brush is plenty wet enough. That's what gets your paint moving around. Gotta have plenty of water. So I'm gonna start, I guess I'll start up here. I'm gonna say we have grass down here. So I'm gonna do some green. You can get it a little darker too if you put a little more paint on your brush, or even go over it. after it's a little bit dry. This is kind of light, but that's okay. I like it that way. And you can see as you're going over the drawings that the paint is just kind of skipping right over it. Because the crayons are wax, the paint doesn't stick to that part. Across the trees, I'm going to go up and down a little bit. I usually like to go left to right, but in those trees, there's just a little bit of area to cover, and you see those stars coming out? Couldn't really see them very well before, when it was just on the white paper, but now they're really popping out. Okay, you notice how the paint is kind of speckled on my stars? Sometimes you can just lift that off with your finger. It's kind of smeary. Or you could take a little bit of paper towel, kind of dab it up if you don't like it on there. If you don't mind, then it can just stay there. I guess it would dry speckled like that. Okay, and there you go. Ooh, got a little green down here. Let's take that off. Okay. Watercolor resist.